Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the shop. Today, this week, we got another review of the latest episode of Game of Thrones.
Are we doing Game of Thrones again?
Yeah,
we're doing Game of Thrones again.
We're doing Game of Thrones.
It's not on. You might as well talk about it.
Yeah, man.
That white people did the same thing they did last week. Just moved like 4 inches for
Well, not only that, you had the sweet lovemaking of Theon's sister with every woman that she comes across.
She didn't even get to pull down the panties before they got raped.
I know! I was so upset. I was so upset.
I don't know if we can say rape, but
that's not rape.
Water rape? Maybe
Yeah.
keep it different.
Maybe.
Like they got
Probably.
fucked up. They got fucked up.
Oh, they got fucked up hard.
I don't know how that happened though.
Oh man, what about Theon in that fight?
I was talking about this earlier. He was fucking shit up. And then as soon as they mentioned he had no dick, he went full like bitch mode. And he was like, the cutscene to him just chopping big guys clearly bigger than him up. And then he's like, cuts to, you got no dick. Drop sword off the board. It's like, what the fuck?
I'm jumping off the boat. Abandoned ship.
Like, how did they even find the ships in the dark? Like, that's the thing. Like, I don't know. I don't know much about ship warfare.
Do you think his sister's
No,
alive?
you can find them because there's lights on them usually, but it's just I don't know why they didn't have like an outside patrol looking for that exact same fucking problem. Usually when visibility's down, you need some sort of advanced unit to
like a
fucking
fire
warn
picket
you.
or something.
Just generally speaking, that's a very old military tactic, right? And I'm assuming the naval bastards, even though they don't do nearly as much as anybody else, they would have at least some sort of fucking security to them. So.
Well, and considering that people from the Iron Islands know how to sail and know how to do water combat, you would think they would have like, oh look, there's some ships coming at us.
And wasn't that their elite units? Like, didn't she run away with their top dogs?
No, but that's what I was talking to you about. Like, if that was a unit that was running out to go Castle Rock and hit everybody in Castle Rock while they're hitting fucking King's Landing, then that's a bunch of Unsullied on that boat. How did the Unsullied get beat up by what's notoriously not a good combat army? Like, they're just good in the water, but the Greyjoys can't stand a chance on the ground. Apparently, like they're not.
No, that wasn't the one going to Castle Rock. She was going back to Dorne to get the army. She was taking back to Dorne to get the army.
That's right. Okay, yeah, never mind.
Yeah. And then Khaleesi's taking her shit to Castle Rock via land.
Yeah. Yes. Okay, never mind. Yeah,
they were going to use the ships to get. They're going to use those ships to take the Dorne army to Westeros.
Mm-hmm.
To the.
I hope those brown people can swim.
No, but like
that's bad timing on him. Then he should have waited for them to have the army. But I guess if you wreck the fleet, you lose the least amount of people. Like it's probably just a numbers game for him. So, but I guarantee you, Cersei ain't gonna be impressed.
I think she's more about. He's more about getting that present for Cersei. Like,
that was supposed to be her present.
Yeah.
But
I don't think
the Greyjoys aren't the present because the big thing is like he's definitely kept his niece alive. Like
he kept the niece alive. I think the Queen of the Dorne or whatever her name is, she's probably still alive, and one of the sisters is alive.
Her daughter,
one of them.
Because she said, "Get down and get your mother."
Yeah, and there's two of them in the. Well, no, because you see her fight, but like I guess you only see two of them on the master.
Well, I thought
one that got stabbed.
Well, no, she grabs. She comes. They come down and they grab them. It's like, kill us. I'll go ahead and kill us already. And he's like, no.
Yeah, they're good. I thought they were gonna rape her or something like that.
Well,
it is typical pirate standard. No, they're raping is the pirate standard.
No, they're gonna be. They're showing up with They're showing up with a bow on. They're showing those two up with a nice bow on with fucking leader of the army. What's her face? Theon's sister.
Yeah,
gonna be showing up with them a nice little pretty bow and be like, now can we be married? And that's exactly.
But Theon is fucking Reek, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
His brother was named what? Theory?
Thaddeus?
Thaddeus Prime?
Oh my God.
This is why I don't want to do Game of Thrones every fucking week.
Well, the problem is
we're not really that good at Game of Thrones shit. We just fucking, they're racist.
It wasn't that bad of an episode. I like the fact that now they're progressing with Jon Snow having to come down to get the dragon glass to meet with the Khaleesi. So now we're finally going to get that...
Khaleesi Jon Snow thing going
on?
Yeah.
The old bumping uglies.
No, I also like too how you had one colored person sleep with another colored person in Game of Thrones, something that can never happen in Star Wars. So I hope Boyega
there's a lot of things that don't happen in Star Wars.
I'm just saying though, man. Like, I'm just saying. Boyega made that comment about like friggin' Star Wars is less racist than Game of Thrones because they had a movie dedicated towards colored people dying for no reason.
No. No, we're not. No, I'm not getting in. Star Wars is way more racist.
I agree, man.
Star Wars is 10 times more racist than Game of Thrones.
I agree.
Game of Thrones is at least real with itself. They're like, yeah,
we don't like these colored people.
Yeah, we don't like these colored people.
Yeah,
That's
I
think they used the word savages. They were trying to be PC about it.
Yeah, but that's what else would you? What else would you do, man? They've used the term savages. Like who? I wonder in what country was the term savages used by white people to explain the populace of a group of people living on a fucking landmass.
Almost probably everyone they went to.
Probably everyone went to.
Yep.
Like I think even the French at one point were called savages, or whoever the French were fucking were called savages. So like essentially speaking, if you're on the opposite side of the sword, then you're a savage. So.
All right. So now that Jon's on his way down, do you think that it's going to come out that he's Targaryen while he's down there?
Pretty much, but only the viewer knows. Really, at the end of the day, only the Bran and the viewer know.
Well, there might be something Varys knows.
No, do you think he's going to touch a dragon? Like, think he's going to have like a heart? He's going to see the dragon and something weird's going to happen? Or?
That's how he's going to know he's Targaryen because he touches the fucking dragon.
No, because he's like the
dragon has a penis erection.
Yeah, I was going to say they're going to touch horns.
No, he's going to have that. The dragon's going to land and do some kind of like. Fuck you guys.
Is he going to blow his name in smoke?
No, he's going to have one of those moments where like the dragon lands, they look at each other and they're like.
Yeah, we could totally be fucking.
Can we be friends? Can we be friends?
It'll be,
I don't know if that's gonna show you.
You know what? The only thing is like there has to be some sort of connection between Jon and a dragon in general.
Well, I'm saying there's Varys. Varys is there.
Yes.
So if anyone's gonna tell him anything about his history, it might be Varys. Because like, has Jon Snow ever ran into Varys yet?
No, Jon Snow hasn't gone anywhere south.
And Varys knows everything.
Yes, so. But if Varys knew about Jon's past, he would have at least mentioned it to the Khaleesi.
I don't think so. Because what if he's sitting there thinking he's like, you don't want to hinge how she
or
thinks about
he
Jon
only
Snow.
Gets the information needed
to
and then the other thing, move the plot along.
The other thing is Varys, yeah, that's true too though. But Varys doesn't say things until he has to. Like he's shown that before. Right? And
he straight up told her to.
What if he doesn't want to say anything about Jon Snow because he doesn't know what type of person Jon Snow is yet? He needs to see him for sure before he can. You know what I'm saying? Like he might have heard a million dope things about Jon Snow, but he probably heard a million dope things about a lot of people, and then half of those things never turned out
Ned
to be
Stark.
reality. Well, no, Ned Stark. He probably heard, but he was like, "Shit, I need to stay away from this dude because he's gonna get his head chopped off."
Yeah.
Well, too stupid.
He's dumb.
Well, how about that whole opening scene with Varys, where he just basically was like, "Yeah, I'm not loyal to the king or the queen. I'm loyal to the." No,
people. that was good because it showed Daenerys like growing a brain, man. Because like for a minute there, I was kind of thinking she's gonna kill Varys, but like it's like that you'd be dumb. Because that guy from a long time ago already said his allegiance was to the Seven Kingdoms. Right?
Yes,
so he had no interest in the throne himself.
He's never had it. There's probably a bit to him that likes the power and that likes the whole.
No, he likes knowing. That's the kind of guy he is. Varys likes knowing what's going on in Westeros.
Or maybe he's smart enough to know if he's on the throne, he's going to get killed.
So I don't want to be a target.
Expiry date on the throne is
like he has been through a few.
Well, yes, right? My dick has been X'd.
Yeah,
so if I go to the throne, my head is going to be X'd.
Yeah, no doubt. I do love how he brought it up, though, man. Like, he's like, oh. Robert was an improvement.
On your dad. Just straight up like your dad's a piece of shit.
No, but it was cool because like he kind of played the court role for a little bit, and then she kept pushing him, and it was like, all right, listen, this is what's up. Do what you want.
Yeah.
Right. So I thought that was pretty cool.
Yeah. Well, no, and he did keep it real for her, and like she did see like, oh yes, like. I'm here to win the kingdoms. She's not here to take control of the kingdoms because she knows she'll just be repeating what her father did when he took over as king.
I think from now on, when I point, I'm going to point like this. Because that's what I remember when I was younger, they put people
and then,
jump them off the bridge. I had no fear.
No fear.
I was always...
But and then
I would be a general in the stormtrooper army.
But then they had what's her face, the witch show up, and then he was just like ready to turn on her, like he was following the other king, and she's like, I was already forgiven some people. He's like, Point taken.
Yeah. No, but I actually really like her character now.
No, just keep going. I'm just gonna.
1 second, because you were so unprofessional. You didn't even put your phone on mute, man. Maybe we should acknowledge this second of what happened.
Yeah, we should acknowledge this right now.
Okay, I made an oopsie.
2.5 professionals, man. That's like kind of like 2.5 men, except we're probably twice as gay.
All right, so continue on your thought about the witch.
I have no fucking thoughts.
You always have fucking thoughts.
Oh, yeah, no, I like her character because she went from like, yo, straight up, this is what the path is, to like straight up, fuck,
this
I don't
is
know
the
what's going
only
on.
path. And now she's like, oh shit, White Walkers, this is a real thing.
Right, but like I'm always confused about, did she bring back Jon Snow or not? Was that spell that did that bring that Jon Snow back, or like it's really confusing. So I love her character right now because she's just like, I really don't know what I'm supposed to be fucking doing, but fucking that Jon Snow motherfucker came back to life. So
the one thing I find is someone finally brought up the fact that the dragon should fight the White Walkers in that episode.
Yes.
Well, because they have fire?
Yeah.
Yes.
Someone's like, what do dragons breathe? And then everyone's like, oh, you can see the gears turning. Like, yeah, we should probably talk to this lady. We should
none of them, but none of the people in Winterfell wanted them to go talk. Like,
I think
not Winterfell, but the North.
You gotta understand, the North is very much like
don't go down there.
No, the right wing United States. You know what I mean? Like,
I don't know if they're right wing.
They've had a bad experience. Like
United States would. I don't know if they would ever wholesale allow Mexicans to cross the wall.
No,
right?
United States is very backwards, like right wing sort of attitude.
All of
where
them are
they're
straight
like,
up half decent with letting Mexicans across the wall.
So. No, well, see, that's Jon Snow is the Canadian, so he's the better of both worlds. He's part of the First Peoples. He's part of the First Peoples.
What are you talking about, man?
He's the line of the First Peoples.
He didn't let any Dothrakis. He didn't let like 9,000 Dothrakis in.
Well, that's because there ain't no Dothrakis that ever came to Westeros.
I'm just saying, if you're gonna say he's Canadian,
Daenerys,
9,000 Dothrakis.
They literally said that Daenerys is the first person to bring a Dothraki horde over the ocean.
Well, yeah, because you know what, hordes, they're usually on horses, right? And horses can't fucking swim in water like
horses are great.
Like a boat.
Horses are great swimmers.
I've been on the ocean and been like, is that a horse?
Yeah. Well, that horse really picked up a lot of steam. So.
Imagine if you were Greyjoy sailing the oceans. All of a sudden, there's a horde of horses swimming by.
Colored stereotypes is like the Dothraki have no clue where anything is. And they'd be like, where's Westeros? We don't know where that is. All we know is there's a puddle of water somewhere.
No, the Dothraki know where everything in their continent is.
Westeros is not their continent.
They just...
It's Africos. They're from Africos.
Africos. I love it. No, but it's like they know their own continent. Like they know their whole land layout.
Yeah,
they're
correct.
Nomads.
Which
That's all they are.
Doesn't involve oceans or large bodies of water.
No, and they only have the one place that they meet up, like where all the tribes meet up to.
How do you think they're even going to fare in Westeros? Because they're used to fighting on the fucking plains.
Oh, they're going to murder in Westeros. Are you kidding me?
Oh, yeah.
Well, they're used to fighting on the plains. They have not fought warfare like this before.
That is a giant army of cavalry. They're going to fucking murder anything they run into.
Yeah, but have they dealt with an organized army that knows how to fight cavalry?
What makes you think they're not organized?
No. Have they fought against another?
And generally speaking, I don't think you really fight against cavalry. You just impact against it or send your cavalry against it.
Well, they have the spear lines.
They're really the only
spear lines? House Tyrell's with them. House Tyrell and the Dorns are with them.
Yeah, but everyone has spears. There's the anti-cavalry weapon.
Yeah, that's fine, but like these horses aren't like 5 feet, man. They're war horses, dude. They're giant ass fucking horses,
yes.
And you got thousands of them coming at you at one time.
Well, like
generally
look at the
speaking,
size of the
average tough dude is gonna drop that spear.
They're not gonna be good against like a castle.
No, but that's different. But they're not sending them up against Castle.
They're going against Castle Rock.
They're sending them up against Castle Rock that has a castle, not a massive fortification like King's Landing.
And like the majority of the army is still in King's Landing.
Yeah.
I thought Castle League has their own.
Yeah.
Yes, they do have their. That's Lannister territory.
And then the Tullys are there too. Like you know that was Sam Tarly's father, eh? Who
yes.
Jaime Lannister was talking to.
Yes.
So the Tarlys are involved there, and I guess they're selling out the Tyrells. But again, so like King's Landing is going to be a hard place for them to take because you have this giant ass wall around King's Landing, and then everything escalates, so like or elevates.
Yes.
Right. So by the time you get to the Red Keep, it's like at the top of this fucking hill. So that would be a nightmare for the Dothrakis to try to take. But they're not doing that. From what it sounded like their plan was, is they want to starve out the capital by sieging them, and then they're going to take ground. They're going to take Cersei's ground by by taking Castle.
Well,
but how are they going to get to Castle Rock with the fucking horses? Like that's the thing.
Horses move faster than humans on ground.
I understand that, but you can't, it's a different type of warfare than the Dothraki you're used to.
I would imagine their biggest issue is going to be the cold.
Yeah, that's Castle. You're getting close to the north.
Yeah, the Unsullied will have no issue with it. Like you can just send them in their mindless drones.
Yeah, but that's the Unsullied and the Dothraki at the same time, and they're not mindless drones, man. They're just really, really effective fighters.
Yes. Well, I thought they've been brainwashed since they were fucking...
It's just they've been bred to obedience, which I guess is kind of brainwashing, but it doesn't mean they're mindless. They're obviously mindful, man. The fucking bookworm just made love to a woman, god damn it, and his penis didn't even get hard. So, like, what are you talking about, mindless?
Exactly, they're just neutered. That's it.
No wonder Boyega's making these comments, man. If that's what white people think about fucking Star Wars, I would imagine he would...
Oh, and that
you know what I'm saying?
That sex scene wasn't long enough. Yeah. That was a beautiful sex scene.
Come on, man.
I don't... Oh, I've been waiting this whole series to see her naked. I love her.
You guys are fucked. She was naked already.
I don't remember that.
Well, then maybe you should fucking remember things.
She is like the hottest chick in the whole goddamn series.
She was naked when fucking Bookworm learned out how to creep, man. He was like, "Oh, this is the first time I've never fucking learned."
No, but that was because
he was. I learned how to.
No,
creep.
That doesn't count.
So it does count. She was naked.
She
was legitimately speaking naked.
Yes, she was naked in a bathtub, but that doesn't even count.
And she was in the fucking river, bro.
No, she didn't get no Grey Worm. She
didn't get no Grey Worm last night either.
In her pink hole.
She didn't get the whole thing is Grey Worm don't work. He would have to die the pencil.
I was so proud of him. I was like, yes, finally he's getting some. I was like, yeah.
I never feared.
Yeah, anything except for you.
You're gonna be doing that forever now. For the next couple weeks, you're just gonna
Grey Worm fear you.
I actually liked when he was doing it. It's just now I'm making fun of it.
Well, you're just jealous. You're just jealous because he's hitting it.
I'm jealous. No, he's not actually hitting anything. He's just eating the pussy. Man. I'm from the street. I don't eat pussy, man.
I do.
That's why you're not from
all
the
day,
streets.
son.
That's why you're not from the streets. If I was Bookworm, I'd be fucked. I'd be like, can I play with your titties or something?
Nah.
I hope you have really.
Grey Worm did the right thing. Grey Worm did the right thing.
So now that fucking Jon's on his way down, he said basically screw you and left the castle and
He didn't say screw you to anybody.
No,
I think he did the right place.
Yeah,
just whether or not Sansa fucks him over when he's done.
Do you think Sansa's like okay? She hasn't had much screw.
She's totally gonna fuck.
I think so too.
She's totally gonna.
No, she's gonna make a mistake. Something's gonna happen. Littlefinger's all hot and horny after that choking.
Yeah,
you can tell he found that little okay.
Yeah,
and he came out of the crypt and he's like,
well, he's used to getting.
I think Littlefinger went in there to do that just to provoke that reaction, so he can do whatever he wants and not feel guilty about it. Like Littlefinger.
You think that was an on purpose? Like
I think so. He does a lot of things on purpose. Like he had the on purpose argument with Eddard Stark, and the next thing you know, Eddard Stark is sent to his death. So like,
well, yeah, and also remember Ned also chokeslammed him too into a wall when he talked about Catherine in the first season. Literally, the first season, he's like, wham, right against the wall. And he's like, don't you ever talk about Catherine ever again. Yeah. Don't you even talk to her. Don't do anything around her.
And he straight up said, don't touch my sister. So
yeah, so he's literally...
So we've been on the creepy side that this old-ass dude wants to sleep with your sister who's like half the age. But then again, it's the Game of Thrones world, so, there's things that are crazy, honestly.
So maybe Jon Snow is going to die via...
You can't kill a man that already died. Like, it's safe to say Jon Snow ain't dying for a while.
What if he gets eaten by a dragon? And then he controls...
He's gonna be riding a fucking dragon.
No, he's gonna be the dragon. He's gonna get eaten by the dragon. And then the dragon's gonna get sick because there's
gonna be no
resurrected motherfucking Jon Snow here. And he's going to control his brain.
I'm interested to see what kind of interaction he's actually going to have with the White Walkers. I'm just confused as this fucking guy.
Jon Snow's already ran into a White Walker.
No. After he's been res, like now he's been back.
He's killed multiple.
Now he's back from the dead. Like, how is he going to react to like a death situation now? Because
he's not going to do the Theon thing. He's already had multiple battles when he came back after being dead. Like, he was literally buried alive when he went to take Winterfell.
Yeah, like
and then he dug his way out of the corpses.
I'm trying to track my statement.
Are you kidding me, man? Don't Theon this dude, man.
Yeah, you can't Theon him.
Don't reek the situation here, man.
So, all right. Now that that's done, what about the what's her face there in the
what's her face?
Sorry, not what's her face.
Like,
what's
did
her
you
face?
see what we spent how much time on a show we don't really know?
No, Sam and
Sam
Tarly down there cutting off.
Oh, speaking of which, man, I don't squirm easy, eh? Like, I don't squirm, period. Like, I can eat a sloppy Joe in the middle of watching Apocalypse Now or fucking Hamburger Hill and not really care.
Yeah.
But Jesus Christ, when he started carving off the grayscale, I was like, oh, that would hurt so fucking much. And then he was just...
I like his reaction. He's like...
What was it?
The look on his face is just like...
Right?
It started just peeling. I'm like,
That's a really cool interaction with Jorah and fucking and Will, just because like the history that the two of them share.
Obviously, he's gonna save him. Obviously,
yes.
Well, no, you knew immediately the minute he said he was Jorah Mormont. It was like, oh shit. You're fucking.
He owed his dad
Papa
something.
Mormont,
yeah.
Right? So like, well, I didn't owe his dad anything.
Didn't Papa Mormont
like,
save Sam?
No, well, he was the leader of the Night's Watch.
Yeah, but he
when Sam was lost.
I guess, yeah.
Yeah,
so
when Sam was
feel
lost,
like
it was Jorah Mormont that saved him.
Well, that's the type
So
of
he
dude
owes him
where
one,
it's like,
kinda.
if you worked for
Yeah, it
that
was
guy,
more.
I'm telling you, if you ran into his kid, you'd help his kid. Like, you feel me?
Yeah.
So, like, but it was just a really cool interaction. He's like, I'm sorry, but you can't make much noise.
Yeah. Otherwise, we're both fucked.
Really, really good actor, man.
He brought in that fucking rum. He's like, hold on.
Right?
Fucking a little for me first. Here you go.
What's this? It's rum. Please drink it all.
Just wait. I like how he like covered the top because he was just about to drink, and he's just like, no. I don't need grayscale either.
Like, how long do you think that would take? So he took a pretty big chunk off of the guy, right?
Yeah, that was like a chunk like that.
It was
like
his whole breast side.
It was his whole breast side. And it took him like, what, 20 seconds?
Yeah. So it's probably about a 10-15 minute job and then a lot of ointment.
Oh, you think that's 10-15 minute job? Then you got to go find the next scale of pieces. Yeah, maybe. Oh my God.
That's going to be a few hours. That's going to be a few hours.
That's if he doesn't pass out.
Well, if he passes out, that's better.
Yeah, it's true. But then he's got to put that ointment on that he said.
The ointment after
yeah. But the one thing that pisses me off is like right after it's done cutting like that, all of a sudden it cuts to the fucking pies.
They've been doing that.
I'm like, fuck. Oh,
they've been doing that a lot.
Drives me nuts, and
I wish they had like one more scene cutting.
Yeah.
They've been doing that a lot with the cuts between the food and the gross shit. Yes. And I kind of dig it. It's kind of funny.
Like the sadist part of me is really digging it.
And we're still on Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
So.
The sadist part of me really dug that whole scene. Like I was just like, ooh.
All right, okay. Let's switch gears. Go to Comic-Con.
I'm just saying though, because like, man, I mean, how many other motherfuckers out there is doing Game of Thrones? But they're probably more respectful and more informed than we are.
Yeah, but fuck them. Anyway, let's go to
Let's fuck you.
Yeah, yeah, man.
Okay, let's switch over to Comic-Con then. Comic-Con. What are you happy about? What do you had?
I was really not happy about the Justice League trailer. I was kind of like, wow, that was like a couple of steps backwards.
You felt that too because I told that to
mainly speaking Aquaman.
I told that to Sandy. Yeah,
told you. Okay,
I told you that.
Yes.
I said that. Like I said, like right when I was going through the trailer, like wait for the cringe moments, and all my cringe moments had to do with Aquaman, and I was like, fuck. I was really excited because I love that guy. I followed that guy since he was in Star Wars, Stargate Atlantis.
It's the problem everyone has making an Aquaman. He was never really an interesting character.
Like, don't get me wrong. Like, I like the concept of him coming down through the roof like that, and then he walks off. But like, but that was cheese. That was cheese.
Did
like,
you hear him coming down through the roof? He's like, "Yeehaw!"
Yeah, I know that was stupid. That was absolutely stupid.
And he's like, "I think we're all going to die." I'm like, I don't think Aquaman ever said that.
But the problem I had was the cut for that. The editing for him coming out of the building was very poor.
Shot out of the building.
It was very poor.
He slid out of it like a surfboard. Like,
the whole CGI looks really, really
like he came straight down on that building, but for some reason, he comes sliding out on the corpse and then walks right off of the corpse. Like, that was so dumb.
So, but Steppenwolf looked pretty dope. So, that was
Steppenwolf.
Like, that's like Apocalypse's like Herald, give or take.
I thought it was his son.
I thought it was going to be his son coming
might be one of his sons.
Because isn't one of his sons still have the horns, like the bull horns?
Well, I don't know much about Apocalypse or Dark Sea. Dark Sea, whatever you want to say. I just do know Steppenwolf is like one of his higher generals. So.
And you think...
which means Justice League might not be a one movie.
No, it's going to be a multiple.
They might literally fuck over Earth and then...
And I was saying before that the reference to... Jeremy Irons there, and who he's talking to. I don't think it's Superman.
It better not be Superman.
I think it's Superman.
I think it's Green Lantern.
Really? Why would it be?
Or at least Martian Manhunter.
Yeah, Martian Manhunter is something I was hoping for. But
because like one of those two people, because even right at the beginning, they said there's no lanterns here.
Yeah, but I think that's a quote. That's gonna be a quote. That's gonna be a quote from when he's kicking their ass. He's like, "There's no lanterns here. There's no Kryptonian here." And all of a sudden, Superman's gonna show up at the very end and just be like, "What, pow?" and punch him in the face.
That's so because cheesy, though, man.
Right now,
they're not back one movie after removing him, man. That's just
and considering the fact that Darkseid hasn't even shown up yet, this is like his minion that's gonna be fucking shit up.
Martian Manhunter would be cool.
And why the fuck did Wonder Woman's Island, like their home, have one of the boom boxes?
Because I could have sworn that was set up in the DC universe anyways, that there's a whole bunch of places where you can boombox places, the boom tube.
They buried them everywhere. They're buried all over.
Yeah, I know they're buried, but like they shouldn't have had one. Like there was no reason because I'm pretty sure they never dealt with Apocalypse.
That could have been before.
It was a relic from Lost Age. The thing is, do you think he's gonna just wipe Amazonia off? Do you think like after this movie, Amazonians just complete? Because do you think
speaking with movies, your bad guy has to show a force somewhere.
Yes. I think he's probably going to fuck up the island.
But, like, again, near the end of that trailer, it looks like a lot of places are really, really fucked up. Like, when Batman's rolling through that exhaust zone, like, it's like everything's fucking
even Atlantis. He was in Atlantis because there was that shot of Aquaman, and then the axe comes flying right past him and hits the wall.
Axe, So, but, like, I'm really thinking here at this point in time, like, they got to lay off of the fucking we weren't superheroes. Like, because again, they're doing that in Justice League.
Yes,
what do you mean?
Yes.
Because at the beginning, Batman and Wonder Woman are talking about how they didn't have to be superheroes.
No, the Age of Heroes.
The Age of Heroes. Like, man, would you fuck off with that shit, man? Like, you're in a comic book movie. Like, let's get it over with, man. Didn't work really well in the Superman movie. Like, it's not gonna work well here.
Like,
it worked horribly with the Batman movie. Like, I took 8 years off. What were you doing for 8 years, Bruce Wayne? Like, what the fuck? You ain't working. You ain't being Batman. So what did you do for 8 years? You didn't do rehab on your fucking knee.
No, he definitely did not.
What did you do for 8 years? Yeah,
he didn't go to physio. Didn't follow that.
Well, see, and the thing is like you look at their Warner Brothers animated movies for their DC line, like Justice League War. Look at Justice League War is probably the best Justice League movie.
War was literally Justice League from the New 52.
But like the dialogue and how the characters interacted, you know what I mean? Like I want to see Justice League War, but like a 3-parter.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
They need to recut Aquaman's scenes and work them like Jeff Johns worked them in the New 52.
Yes,
because he's a very serious dude, and people keep making assumptions that are fucking hilarious about him. Right?
I also really
remember when he was fighting the cops in the middle of Gotham or I can't remember what city he was in, and they're like, "Hey man, thanks. Do you need water?"
Yeah, yes.
You need some water. Yes. So like, or when he goes into the restaurant and they're eating fish.
Oh yes.
So like those type of things is I think how you make Aquaman.
Do you
cool,
think they're
even going to force cool him?
Do you think they're actually going to bring in Green Lantern? Because I was talking about this the other day.
No, we already talked about this.
I don't think they're going to bring in Green Lantern. Period.
No, I think they would, just not in this one. I just don't know why they do it. Like, I guess if you want to introduce someone really cool, you could do it at the end and be like, "Oh, hey, we got a Green Lantern."
And what Lantern do you think they'll bring in?
Just because racial relations is going to be what's his face, Michael Stewart there or whatever his name.
Jon
is.
Stewart.
Jon Stewart. Yeah.
Yeah, but he's also a wicked Lantern too.
No, I like him.
With Kyle
I like
Rayner.
him, but when you do things because of racial relations, you're not really doing anything.
Yeah, but like I've always loved Jon Stewart even in Justice League Unlimited. Remember that freaking series? He was probably the best character in the dynamic between him and Hawkgirl. Like that was awesome. That was probably the mainstay for me. In that series was the dynamic, like the relationship between him and Hawkgirl. Like that was hot. It's hot shit.
And the thing that really pisses me off because I'm a massive fan. I actually bought them, which is a huge thing for me. I actually bought all the DC movies, the animated ones.
Mm-hmm. Oh, you bought all? He's a massive fan of DC. He bought DC movie.
No. That's the thing. I'm a massive fan of DC's animated series.
Yes.
No, but like I just don't understand how they can't translate what they do there and like bring it onto the big screen.
No, because I don't even think it's a translation thing. But the weird thing is like apparently Jeff Johns is fucking or Geoff Johns, however you want to fucking say his name, is leading the marketing ship for the DC movies, right? Like he is steering the ship. So I don't know why they would avoid that, and I don't know why he would okay Aquaman like that, unless they literally just cut the trailer weird.
But that's the thing.
Well, now there's reshoots. It just came out yesterday that there's mass amounts of reshoots for Justice League.
Yeah, okay, then probably all Aquaman.
Yeah, probably.
Jason, we need you back in here and get tattoos.
If Jeff is taking like the helm of the whole DC universe thing,
just
he should be putting in like implementing the Justice League War and like
but it's the same thing. Marvel, like again, like DC's in a weird position, I think, because they're trying to make ground on Marvel's movies.
No, but
Marvel's taken time. Like what was it? 2 Iron Mans, 2 Thors, a Captain America. Before you had the first Avengers movie, or was it 1 Thor?
It was 2 Thors.
Right, so that's a lot of shit and going to get a group of people, right?
Yes.
And then you're talking DC went Justice League with a shitty Batman versus Superman movie, like a very fucking shitty Batman versus Superman.
Let's not forget 2 failed Hulk. Let's not forget 2 failed Hulk movies.
Well, the Hulks, I don't think were part of the MCU.
No, the Edward Norton was, because at the end, what's his face comes in at the end with
yes. that was the beginning of the.
Oh yeah, Nick Fury. MCU. So the second one. Oh yeah, okay. Guess
with Norton, and then Norton said he didn't think it was going to do well, and he just was like, I'm not going to leave.
I bet you he probably picked up drug.
No, the reason why they didn't even pick him up for the Avengers was the fact that he wanted so much money.
Oh, he wanted.
Well, he wanted the money, but like I think he was right about that. He didn't think it was going to do.
No, he didn't. That's why he wanted. That's why he wanted way more money for the Avengers movie, because he thought the Avengers was gonna flop.
Yeah.
Wrong.
Stupid. And then so I don't know. I just think that right now Justice League is trying too much to be the exact same as.
I don't even know if they're the exact same. They are darker. They're blatantly darker.
I know they should be. They should play that up. Be the serious movie. Do we obviously know dark works?
No, but that blew up for them. Like it went the wrong way for fucking. And it went a bad way for them in what's it called, the Batman versus Superman movie.
Yeah, well, not just that, but like the fucking Suicide Squad as well.
Well, Suicide Squad wasn't dark, man. Like Suicide Squad was dark.
That was that was childish. That movie was childish. The dialogue was childish.
It's like for the last fucking time, if you're ever gonna make like a lizard-looking dude, man, do not make him look like a human with a lizard suit on, man. Like that fucking Killer Croc looked horrible, man. When he took off his shirt,
he was a waste of time.
I was like, feed the dude. You gotta feed him. Killer Croc is a big guy. You gotta feed him.
He's way bigger than that. Killer Croc is like almost 9 feet tall.
Well, I don't know if he's 9 feet, but he's wide. He's definitely fucking wide.
No, he's fucking tall too. Yeah. Like in every adaptation of Killer Croc, he's like at least like 8 to 9 feet tall. Yeah. Like he's a big motherfucker.
I just find that they're trying to also too that they're being very PC in the way that they showed some of these heroes. Because some of these heroes in the DC universe are very dark characters, like Joker. Like they cut with the scene where Joker grabs Harlequin by the throat.
Yo, Joker.
And then they can't have that because it's
but they've done that in the comics too. But again, like
that's fine. They did it in the comics, but
Joker shouldn't have been in Suicide Squad, man. That's my bottom verdict with that one. You should have never put him in Suicide Squad because unless you're literally going after him, there's no point in going with him. Like you understand what I'm saying? Like it was a funny like even non-Suicide Squad fans, like people don't read the comics, like maybe they're Harley Quinn fans, but they don't read any of the comics.
Yeah.
They pointed out the blatantly obvious that a lot of Suicide Squad fans were screaming. It's like they don't go after mages. They don't go after mystics. That's not they can't handle those guys. They literally go after shit the government. I thought they should have made it like the government was just doing some fucked up shit.
Yes.
And then they made these bad guys go and get that fucked up shit. And then they're like, well, there's that transition of like, these are supposed to be, the government's supposed to be good, but these bad guys are supposed to be bad. But they end up doing the right thing at the end, but they're still doing it for Amanda Waller, who represents the government. And then you get these crazy-ass things going on. But instead you send them after, like, fucking pretty much god entities. It's like,
I know, which was stupid.
Right? How many people were making jokes about Harley Quinn with a baseball bat versus a god? Like, what are you doing there?
Again.
Well, okay, you have a guy shooting a gun. He's a really good shot, mind you, but it's a gun at a god.
Yeah.
You have, baseball bat and a gun at a god.
Yeah.
The only one who came close to being able to rock was
the rope master?
Diablo?
Yeah, Diablo.
The rope and jump master?
Oh, yeah. But Diablo was the only one who kind of seemed like he had the...
What you're talking about? A.K.A. die for a white man's scientific experiment?
That fucking drove me nuts, man.
Yeah. So the only one who really had the gall, like the power to fight that chick, like...
No, he didn't because he got his ass
kicked. He did. But at the end of the day, they killed him with a mine, a really big mine. Like, it's a god. Come on.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like I said, I don't know.
And then you had, the whole team. It's not meant to be going. The god entities are for like the big guys. The Justice League would go after something like that.
Give or take, yes.
But like, even in terms of everything with their live action, like everything that they're doing right now with their live action, they've already made an animated movie for.
That was better.
And yes, that was better. Their Suicide Squad movie was better.
We don't know if they're going to do the Dark Side Wars. Like we don't know what they're doing. I think
they're blatantly doing the Dark Side Wars. They showed Dark Side in that clip with
didn't show him anywhere.
In Batman versus Superman, if you watch the extended edition, Jesse has that clip, and he has that little flash, and it was everyone's saying it's Darkseid.
Yes. No, but that's obvious. But no, but like the way that the animated movie set up everything, like even the storyline for the Suicide Squad,
the assault on Arkham.
Yes, and the whole assault on Arkham, and the fact that they were sent to go to Arkham, and if they ran into the Batman, that they would take out the Batman because Amanda Waller knew that Batman was catching up.
Attempt to take out the Batman. Take out the Batman.
You can't take out the Batman.
And honestly, they should have just done that storyline because that storyline actually makes sense for the Suicide Squad.
Yes,
and then I love the whole like the dirty bomb. It lures them in. Like it was a realistic plot for them. But like you have great ones like Doom. Like Doom's fantastic. The animated Doom one.
Doom,
that was fantastic.
Yes.
But that's why I think the next Batman villain needs to be Strange. Like it needs to be Hugo Strange.
Oh my God,
Hugo Strange or Randall Savage.
Yeah.
One of those guys.
And you know,
because I guess they won't do him because the TV show and Hugo Strange is all up in that. But like,
but
Randall Savage would be.
I think they're different though. I don't think they're gonna care about
Randall Savage, whatever his name is.
They need to get Strange in because he's one of the best bad guys and almost nobody knows about him.
I think he's good with Batman because it's like it takes forever for Batman to actually get with him in a closed room before you have to go up against all these experiments and all these crazy ass plots that he threw up for you. So like, but again, whatever, man. They're probably just gonna make Batman go rob a convenience store with an AK.
I can totally see that.
The only thing is like, man, you gotta start showing people because like, there's too many people. Like, there's too many non-Batman fans or non-DC fans.
Yes.
Who's like, what is the point of Batman working with Superman and one? Like, why do these powerful people need Batman? And like the point is like Batman is smarter than all of them put together.
Yes.
He's more strategic than all of them put together. Like Barry
agree.
Allen and Cyborg, like those are questionable things, and Cyborg half because he's like a fucking computer. But like again, even Cyborg, I guess before that is smart too, right? Again, like Batman's still the strategist out of both of those guys. So like it's like.
And that was another thing about the trailer I didn't like was the fact that Cyborg, as soon as he gets into the Batwing.
He knows who Alfred is?
He gets into the Batwing and his tech just turns the Batwing into a goddamn transformer.
I think that makes sense. I literally think
that doesn't make sense.
It does, because Batman needs to know you first before he can figure you out. If he never met Cyborg, how the fuck is he supposed to know alien tech?
No, but how is that tech that is in Cyborg able to turn the Batwing into a goddamn transformer? Into a walking transformer.
Because Cyborg could change his arms to whatever.
No, he can't. He can.
No, that's
the
walker.
That's the walker.
Cyborg has the ability to change shit.
He can't change. He can't change the tech. He can change his own tech.
No, I know he can't, but you got to make him kind of fucking cool.
Plus,
I didn't see him change the Batwing. It looked like he just still like.
No, it started walking. It was getting up and it was starting.
That was
walking.
the Batwing. That was the tank. That was the walking tank Bruce Wayne had in the first trailer.
Yeah, okay, there we go.
They were using
it looked like it just self-repaired and then he got it up moving. And the self-repairing stuff, it makes sense. Like, isn't he's all nanotech?
He's organic metal.
Yeah, well, it's mostly nanotech. That
it's some weird.
The thing is,
we're not the biggest DCers, eh? So
the biggest thing is they've proven the whole Doom series that Batman is theoretically stronger than everyone else because he has a plan that literally can take out every single one of those heroes. And Mir fucking jacks it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yes, that was such a good movie.
And they managed to take out every one of the members, and it took Batman to kind of be like, "This is how you get out of that plan."
Yeah,
like he got them into the mess, he pulled them out of it.
Yes,
and then now they're trying to, and now people who don't know who Batman is are like, "Well, how can Batman fight? I don't know, Doomsday." Well, he can't. But I mean,
he can, but he could definitely tell you how to fight Doomsday.
Exactly, he could literally tell everyone what to do and where to go.
Well,
you kind of see it happening in the trailer. It looks like everyone's taking the lead from Batman or Wonder Woman. But
yes. Well, see, and that's kind of the thing like that they've been kind of showing off was the fact that Bruce and Diana are like kind of working hand in hand at building up the Justice League.
As they've foreseen the danger about to come, and they're trying to get these other ragtag.
But there might be like a little love tiffle between Bruce and Diana.
Maybe, but how do you?
You've seen it in comics. There's certain story arcs where
they
do
bring up
Bruce
on
Wayne.
a constant basis like that whole like Trinity. Like even in the Trinity series, like you see that whole dynamic, that three-way like love triangle between like Bruce. Diana and fucking Clark.
Yeah. Well, okay, and then there's the thing with the thing that's really irking me about the whole Diana thing is, are they trying to make her seem like she's quirky and funny or serious? Because they were trying to.
I don't think they made her that funny in any of it. It's just the one time when she's doing the fucking the stone statue. The guy's like, "How was your weekend?"
Yeah. Yeah, are they trying to? Are they? I don't know. Are they?
No, but that's the good type of thing. That's how you make a serious character funny. You just make what they say funny, not the actual circumstance funny. So no, I love what they're doing with Wonder Woman, man. Are you kidding me? And every time she does that slow motion look, man, I blow a load in my pants.
You know who I hope shows up? God, you know who I hope Alfred was talking to?
What?
Apache Chief.
No, man.
Yeah, man. Chuck. All of a sudden he just grows.
You kidding me, man? Hollywood only has the ability to add black people into their storylines, right? For whatever reason, us colored people just think one black person is good representation.
Oh, you mean like...
You mean to give a native a motherfucking power scale and throw him into the movie? That would be insane. I would love it, but like that would also be...
Honestly, I don't know much about Apache Chief.
You mean like the new Walking Dead series? Racist.
Fear the Walking Dead.
Yeah, Fear the Walking Dead. They got that trailer
coming out. They ranked it.
Sci-fi. That's the Walking Dead trailer.
Yeah. No. They had a Fear the Walking Dead trailer. They ranked it 21 on that stupid list Sci-Fi put out.
Yes.
But they put it above Westworld.
Yeah.
I don't want to sound condescending to anybody, but if you like Fear the Walking Dead, get the fuck off this channel. If you're one of the 16 people who watch this shit, I don't want you watching this shit.
I don't.
We can go down to 10. I'm comfortable.
I just don't get it. I don't get why they keep hashing out like this way that Sci-Fi ranked us. We were going through this the other. Like, I hate when websites that do it and they're bragging about like, oh, we ranked the trailers from number 1.
They probably rank it based on who looks up what on their channel. So if like more people look up Walking Dead than motherfucking Westworld on their channel, then they're gonna put Walking Dead higher.
God, I know, but it's just don't try to be impartial. Don't try to act like we're impartial. Say that. Say like these are the judging by our fucking ratings. This is what we think the people will like. Like don't just be like this is what we think the best trailers of the fucking Comic-Con are.
Yeah, but obviously somebody likes Fear the Walking Dead on season 1. Fucking probably 2 more than what they should have had.
Yeah.
Like, I'm sorry, I don't understand how you could have, like, from the fucking very get-go, the first fucking season, this punk-ass motherfucking child who doesn't understand death. Like, are you okay? Cool, I get it. You might have a problem transitioning. But then you take a corpse onto a fucking yacht in the middle of the fucking ocean. That shit don't light up. Like, you don't get a disease. It's been in there for fucking days.
Yes.
It's gonna go decrepit immediately. Within hours, you start getting body stank. It's like, yo, how the fuck? I would have been like, yo, I don't give a fuck if it's your mama, bro. I really don't.
Get rid of her.
Us. She killing you. She killing us. Like, you need to wake the fuck up or go take a plunge with her, man. Like, one way or the other, that body needs to get the fuck out the boat, man. There's a lot of stupidity in that fucking show. It's ridiculous.
It's the whole genre.
Bookworm wouldn't have liked it.
No, the whole genre, the whole horror genre is filled with plot holes like that people doing stupid shit.
Listen, at least The Walking Dead, the TV show, with the many problems I have with that motherfucker, at least it still kind of makes sense in its own little fucking thing.
Does
like,
it?
You know, the zombie man, brand new CRVs with gas in them makes a lot of sense in the middle of a fucking unbox. But like, it makes more sense than having a corpse. You're rolling around with a corpse. This ain't Weekend at fucking Walking Dead, man.
Isn't that the 2018 model?
Yeah, it's like so, and then at least they kind of learned from that and stopped putting in these things. But my biggest issue is like with The Walking Dead again, with people and their simplicity of believing things, is like how quick they are to shoot things, man. Like in the comics, they're never quick to shoot, man.
Yes,
because shooting makes noise. Zombies are attracted by noise.
Not to mention ammo's an issue.
And then ammo's a fucking issue. Like immediately they were going on about ammo in the comic, and then they get to season 7, and then fucking what's the name? Is like, oh, I can make ammo.
Well, he did start doing it in the comics.
Do you need to? You don't need to. I know, but like, all I'm trying to say is in the comics, like the biggest difference. Remember when Rick was on the fucking radio?
Yeah.
Yes.
And he would just be on the TV show. He'd bust out that radio whenever they wanted to have a moment, right? Mm-hmm. Legitimately speaking, in the comic, when Rick's on that radio, he's like, I'm doing this once a day at the same time. Every day.
Sunrise every day.
Fucking battery. So obviously the show pays attention to the point that there's resources that are limited.
Yes.
Or the comic, and the show never did. And that's like the biggest issue I've had with that show, is like they just don't give 2 fucks.
They did for food. No, food, they
yeah, but food is like always the zombie thing. Like that's not, you ain't giving a fuck about resources. You're just giving a fuck about food. They didn't even do it for water. You would have a harder time getting water, fresh water in the Walking Dead than you would with fucking food.
That's a very good point.
Right? So it's like, man, these guys, it's easy, man. It's like, I hope I was in the Walking Dead universe. I'm not dying. Legit, I'm not dying.
I don't think
zombie whooping my ass.
Okay, and then the thing
ain't no schemer like these idiots gonna get me there either. I'm like, I'll find them, man.
The biggest comment I see about people who've given up on The Walking Dead, like I have, I will not watch anymore. I'm done with it. Is you watch the zombies in like season 2, season 3, and they're eating horses. They're catching a horse and ripping the fucking horse apart. Yeah. And now you got fucking Rick who can just like strong arm them. He's just strong arming zombies. It's like, did he level up somewhere? Like, I don't understand that. I don't get how they can make the zombies.
It's Rick Grimes, man. They're gonna OP the shit out of him. But yeah, like The Walking Dead is.
Got a Heisman.
Yeah, he's got the Heisman trophy. Did you see him stiff arming with the Heisman? Get in!
Oh my god!
I'm gonna pick up on the mic.
Is it?
Oh yeah. But anyway, and then the trailer I showed you the other day, I was pretty pumped about is that one that they're doing it looks like this origin story of Abe Sapien.
Yes. Yes.
Because it has to be Abe Sapien. Like, they haven't said his name, but it's
no, it's pretty much Abe Sapien.
What are you talking about? It doesn't have to be anyone. Because if they don't want to pay Mike Mignola the rights to the BPRD characters, then like, guess what? It's not Abe Sapien. It's Sapien Abe.
No, but like he's sitting there with the eggs. Like, yeah, I know. He's got the eggs. He's got the same look. It's the same face.
Yeah.
It's because they mentioned that he was found in like the early 20s.
Yes.
So I mean, it does fit.
Oh, and plus there was also in, I think it was Hellboy, the second Hellboy.
The Golden Army?
Yes.
Speaking of which, I like those movies.
I did.
Yeah, Abe mentions that he had a bad time. It was before, what's his name, Hellboy's dad there, his adopted dad, ended up taking him in with the group. Yeah. And he said that, he had a bad time working for these other people. Like, he was taken by these other people. So, but that was it. He left it at that. And, that's why when you said that, I think this is about Abe, and I was like, holy shit, this totally makes sense.
Well, it seemed, the thing that kind of threw a lot of people off is it seems like it's a different style. It seems like there's going to be a love story. A really elegant, kind of, deep love story, because like the girl that's kind of falling for him is a mute, and she works for this government organization, so she can't talk, so she's signing all the time. And it's set up to be almost like I can't think of another movie at the moment right now that kind of has the same vibe in the trailer, but it's a romantic comedy.
Oh, Helen Keller.
Yeah. It almost feels like that. Like it's
a Helen Keller movie?
No, it just seems like it's like this deep, heart-wrenching.
If they haven't already.
Yeah.
It just seems like a really deep, emotional movie, and then that's why it was throwing everyone off. But it's still done by what's his face? Del Toro.
Yeah.
Guillermo del Toro.
Yeah, Guillermo del Toro.
All right, so I'm nicking though.
All right,
I'm nicking like a motherfucker.
We're going to wrap it up for this week. Next week, we're going to catch you after the next week of Game of Thrones again. See how that goes. And
we're literally going to do Game of Thrones.
Because we're savage like that.
It's just on right now. Whatever comes on. When Fear the Walking Dead comes on,
there's other shit on Fear the Walking Dead.
We ain't going to do Fear the Walking Dead.
When Fear the Walking Dead comes on, we'll have a segment this week in Fear the Walking Dead. He can do his fucking spiel on it.
But that's what we're doing is TV shows?
Well, TV shows, anything, nerd culture, whatever you got. Read a comic book. Okay. First of all, we'll do one last thing. That box that you're talking about, the comic books that you're...
What about it? I don't want to talk about it because it's going to raise the price.
The price is going up even more. It's harder to get more boxes.
If you're thinking about buying one of Image's 25th anniversary blind boxes, don't.
Don't do it. Save it for us. We want to.
It's a shice. I heard.
Yeah.
I heard out of the 25 comics you're supposed to get, the limited ones, because there are only 1,992 of those boxes that each of them carry 25 comics, black poly bags. I heard 4 to 5 of them aren't even real comics or nothing in there. They're just bags.
It's paper mache.
So they should just sell it for you. They
should just if you encounter this blind box, contact me at some sort of contact information shit. It's not that hard to find people on the internet and sell it to me. I will buy it from you for probably not.
And how would they be able to email you?
Don't.
Just don't. But how are you going to get the deal if they can't email?
I don't know. This is like literally problems I have with the internet.
The email will be in the comments below.
I don't know who's watching this. I don't know if this motherfucker is really like, yo, Fear the Walking Dead is great, and if you don't fear them, you're gonna fear me. Like, that's what I'm saying. Right? I'll save you some fucking time. I will not fear you. Unless you're like the master controller of Punani, and you're like, I'll cut you off in his shit for the rest of your life.
Yeah, you're getting cut off of the Punani from now on.
If that's feasible, but there's no one has that power.
Yeah, damn straight.
All right, catch you guys next week.